Adidas is actually collaborating with another shoe company, Allbirds. So Adidas is collaborating with the Allbirds for an exclusive sneaker. So if you guys aren't familiar with Allbirds, they are also a shoe brand that provides a comfortable casual shoe that's made of like natural products like wool. So the two brands have come together and announced that Adidas and Allbirds Futurecraft footprint sneakers. So these sneakers are ultra low carbon performance shoes, and they're priced at about $120. And it looks like to me that they are super comfortable with Adidas's, or not Adidas, but Allbirds upper paired with Adidas's Futurecraft mid and outsole. So, you know, personally, I think it's a pretty cool shoe design. If you're looking at the photos, you know, it's kind of interesting to see like two shoe companies that are competitors in the same field actually come together and make a shoe. It's kind of a new concept. You know, it kind of actually brings hope for like us actually seeing a Nike and Adidas shoe coming together.
You took my point.
You know,
I was giving my first talking point.
You know, thoughts on, so I just want to bring this to you, you know, thoughts on this shoe, as well as, you know, thoughts on like footwear brands coming together on a shoe.
That was gonna be my first talking point, because obviously the only poster person that you could ever think bridging that gap would be Kanye West. It's only Kanye West,
like a Yeezy Nike, right?
So it's like the only person I think that could bridge that gap would be Kanye West. Like, I think he's out there enough that Nike would just be like, "Oh, this guy's crazy," and Adidas is like, "This guy's crazy. Just let him do it. We'll just do it one time." Could you even? I don't imagine a powerhouse like Adidas and Nike coming together for some type of mixed shoe. What type of shoe could it be where it's going to be like, here's just something. Imagine the Air Force One midsole, where it's got the Air Force One and then you got Ultra Boost on top, the Ultra Boost upper. Like where it's got that Ultra Boost design
like
caging.
upper.
Just like what could it look like?
I don't know, man. It's just,
yes, Kanye
so
and Nike,
out of there.
It's crazy to think about. I mean, Jordan and Yeezy collab. I mean, you could just, it would be so ridiculous. Then you get because you get all these brands like Cause and Nike, Sakai and Nike, Undefeated and Nike, and like all these different brands that'll like jump onto like an actual sneaker brand. But I wonder what that would look like. What could that look like?
Oh, I mean,
because this is cool, right? Like honestly, this is a really cool idea. But if you look at the shoe, you're gonna see this shoe and you're gonna be like, I wonder where they got that from. Just looks like it could have been from Target.
Right.
Looks like it could have been from,
if you didn't know, you would never know.
Yeah. It's not going to be like, oh my gosh, like,
well,
that's
this is
Off-White this, that's
right.
the Yeezy this. It looks like a very, very simple model, which seems like, it's only $120. So it's not like they're going for anything like.
Well, Allbirds is kind of known for like being minimalist and not really showing their branding and stuff like that too. So that also helps. And they are coming out with their first model being all white, but they are adding other colorways probably later in the spring. But yeah, I know it's interesting because I read some, you know, looking into this article, like, you know, the Allbirds CEO was like, yo, it's kind of weird because it was like kind of making like a deal with the devil, kind of like we're enemies, and you're like, oh, let's just come together. It's like such
enemies
a weird concept.
Enemies is a kind of a loose way to put Allbirds and Adidas. I think that
they
Allbirds
are, but
in the
smaller,
grand scheme of everything,
smaller enemy.
But here's what you have to look at, right? Allbirds honestly only has something to gain from this, because everyone who knows about Adidas, I didn't know about Allbirds, and I'm very invested in shoes. So, like, I didn't know about Allbirds, so Allbirds can kind of tie their name to Adidas, kind of show what they provide. If it's like a split shoe, you said the upper is going to be
I'm pretty sure the upper is made using Allbirds technology, while the outsole and the midsole are.
We got another comment saying, imagine the Yeezy midsole, and then you put like a Jordan 4 or something on top of it,
like a 350.
Yeah, dude, like a 350 midsole, because that's such a unique midsole too.
Man,
that's what I was trying to think of, like unique midsoles, like the Air Force One,
like a Jordan. Can you imagine a Jordan 1 high with a Yeezy midsole?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that's where you'd get the weird. You have to get the iconic midsole is what matters. Like. Or like even this, because you got the spikes that come up from it, and then it'd be a really interesting retool.
Well, honestly, thinking about that, if a Yeezy midsole on a Jordan 1 high, it's kind of like it kind of looks like one of Kanye West's like very first prototypes.
For which ones?
You know, like the Red Octobers and stuff like that. It kind of looks kind of similar to that.
No, but back to this. Like, I feel like for at least from Allbirds' perspective, that it's only gonna gain them more exposure.
True.
Because like you put their upper on this Adidas shoe, and you get the Adidas shoe, you're like, oh, I know what Adidas is. Adidas is nice and soft. But I like this wool upper actually.
Right.
Let me look into
It's breathable.
Allbirds a little bit more.
Yeah.
Like
That's true.
Like you said, you got the natural products and stuff like that. Some people are gonna like that. I'm sure some people probably won't. Like whenever you're dealing with wool and anything animal related openly and stuff like that, I feel like there's gonna be some animal rights activists.
Oh yeah, I know.
That are against that.
Yeah, I wonder if Allbirds ever got into some beef with like like PETA or any of them, because I'm pretty sure they are using like wool. So
yeah, well, that's what it says. So
I don't know, but it's natural. I mean, like you need to shave a sheep. So thanks for watching this clip of the Laced Up Show.
To watch the full episode, click here, and to subscribe for more sneaker related content, click here. But until next time, peace.